when I was doing claims, when I was on my way out, they were really cracking down on, you have to make sure. So when you get a new claim in, you set the reserve.
Mm-hmm.
You have to go in, and the adjuster goes in and says, okay, well, based on the information from the call in, right? The claim call in, which is hey, I was in an accident, whatever, basic information. Basic information.
It's going to cost about this much to settle it.
Yeah, like you get,
it's an estimate. Based on history, based on experience, whatever.
Yeah, talk to the claimant, all the things. You're like, okay, I think we could get out of this in about 5,000, whatever. Or something happens, you're like, lots of zeros. But because at the beginning, it is all an estimate, and they do have a default. They have a default when claim first comes in.
Broken arm is worth X amount of dollars.
But they were really cracking down. They're like, you've got to get, like, we all know, because there are, like it or not, there's always a value to the broken arm or to this or to that. And it does vary based on, did you break the arm of a surgeon who's highly paid or a warehouse stalker? And I'm not saying that there's any right or wrong, better or worse. I'm saying there's a difference in pay, just whatever.
I think this, I'm going to interrupt. I want you to finish your thought.
Yeah.
But this could be an entirely different episode for.
Yeah, I was just going to say, that's important though. The whole thing is that they were understanding, like, we have got to have accurate reserves on file, because that affects bonuses, that affects raises, that affects how many people we need to hire, that affects how many people we can hire, that affects premium, that affects types of policies that we now have to adjust to make sure.
Loss.
But that's the thing, because how often do companies change their policy and the coverages that they're willing to give? Because if they continue to get their butts kicked on a certain coverage,
they're going to try to get rid of it.
They're either going to try to get rid of it, or my God, you're going to pay through the roof, or, so anyway, it just makes sense. The whole reserve thing is, there's a lot, to your point, there's just a lot that goes into it. There's a lot.
And but going back to the beginning of the episode,
sorry about that,
is that it's about the history of insurance that has been learned.
Squirrel.
That has been learned by the insurance companies over the years.
Yeah.
And now I want to bring up something that was a sore subject for us that we disagreed on, but we were actually agreeing on. It was the AI portion, analytics with AI. It's like, okay, they're going to start putting more and more AI in it. But they've been doing AI type stuff for a while. They just didn't call it AI. Automated or analytics
just,
or something like that.
Yeah.
But now it's going to be, they're going to call it AI. Our AI pro models say that blah, 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 whatever it is. So, we're going to see some changes in the industry. We're already seeing changes in the industry. I mean, we got parametric programs now. What's a parametric? Well, we have programs that we can offer people that's based on, like, wind, hail, tornado coverage only, based on, the National Weather Service, the National, what's NOAA, NOAA, whatever that is.
Oh, we talked about that, but I don't know.